So we'll be able to come in for this wave. Nisha more than happy to fight up against Weehaw as Weehaw goes into the meld. Tries to stop Nisha from getting that last hit. Nisha's not messing around. He's just going to use the boundless to ensure that he gets the Jingu and can continue to farm and trick quite successfully here. I mean, both of them
fighting.
You know, you can feel it there. They're both doing the maths in there. Jump available for 5 seconds.
They're pulling. Finished up too.
Not retreat and risk.
Top Weehaw gets.
Closes off the good line with the boundless onto the two of them. Will manage to kick Nisha close to the tower, but it's not quite underneath it. GH will get ripped down slowly by Matumba Man as Nisha's rotation does manage to enable Matu and get this bear another kill on this bottom lane.
They're maximizing really well down bottom too. That's always what I see when they do have the coddle on Puppy, is he's always just stacking these. If you don't block these camps, he's stacking them constantly, and then he's just using the chakra. And they're not only farming the wave, but they're also farming double stack camps without even losing any time because it's always chakred up. Mid.
Bit of an attempt onto Weehaw underneath the tower with the boundless already being used. They can't push any further. Weehaw will be fine. Top lane Zai very close to hitting the 6. 750 gold into the Blink Dagger build up, so see one of the benefits of having that shaker as the 3, you are going to be in line to get a very solid Blink Dagger timing.
Nisha, he's under ward vision here, GH. Considering a movement.
A little slow with the rolling boulder though. Doesn't quite get the connection, and Zapsor's here, but with the TP in from mind control, they can still have a solid attempt onto Nisha's life. Nisha trying to run, but with the two of them on top of him, they'll find him. A big pull back there from the rock of GH gets the kill. Matu jumps forward, but the treants are out. A bit of micro and mind control should be able to block Matu off from GH. Remnants out, will grab in mind control, but GH will be saved.
Meanwhile, top side
couldn't get anything in response. They're diving in onto him. Underneath the tower, he's able to turn with the Fisher. Miracle still got the tricks of the trade to jump in, follows it up with the Blink Strike, and that will be a kill on Zai.
Nice aggressive move there coming out from Nigma in response to all that. That also nets mind control now up to level 6, so now when they do go for any type of dive play too, Secret does have to watch out for that Wrath of Nature. Big extra bonus of damage. And right, yeah, they're moving forward. They're starting to position themselves aggressively to get ready for these bounties and outposts. See, Miracle is kind of peeking his way through, getting some information with Kuroki. Same thing for GH. You see them taking over like the enemy side of the map a little bit here to get those wards down. And the courier's GH. He sees one. He wants it. Will they get it?
He's gonna get it! I mean, we're gonna have an official count on this. You think this is 5 couriers already?
I believe so, yes.
And the bounty, if I'm correct, is 9, right?
Yep.
So they're on a... They might do it.
It's only 9 minutes in. I mean,
it's
they're
only 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Well, GH, he's out. Will the Wisp won't get the pull back onto him, but the pull will be there from the Remnant. Yapsor was there ready and waiting. And GH, can you get the bounty ring at least before he goes down? Actually doesn't opt for it. Turns to go with a kickback onto Nisha, because he actually sees an opportunity to potentially still live here. Jump forward with the Primal Spring. They do get him. They will kill GH off.
Good space. Look at that mid. Weehaw immediately, he starts hitting that mid tower. My control now ports in too.
Matu's going to come forward in response on his own, not the best hero to quickly clear them out. Does have Yapso and Nisha by his side, so if Nigma did try and go aggressive on him, he would have the backup required. But I'm looking at the sort of the net worth though, and it's another game where Miracle's getting the space. He's top of the net worth as the Rick, and we saw what he was able to do with that last time round, and there we had the official confirmation as well coming up on your screen. Indeed, 5 courier kills so far from Nigma. In the river, Fisher block off. Who do they want to give this kill to? They'll give it to Matu. Matu's able to grab it. Miracle is fighting onto Zai though, and at the same time, Zai, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. Miracle's able to get this kill, turning over towards Yapso. GH with a perfect silence onto both the two of them. They could go and chase down Matu here as well. Miracle's still got a lot of mana to work with. There's the jump forward. GH is going to have the rolling boulder up in the second. Mind control in as well with the TP. Blocks off the entry of Escape. Roll forward for GH. He hits the slow with the boulder. It's a triple kill for Miracle at just 11 minutes in. This Ricky, they've done it time and time again. They're so strong with these Ricky lineups, and he's having an amazing start. 4 kills already, 11 minutes in. He's having free farm. This diffusal blade, it's going to be online in good time.
And this is exactly what we were mentioning that they want to be doing. They want to be setting the tempo, playing faster. Maybe like some of the last hits in the lane didn't go exactly the way that they wanted to, but once they hit that 9.5, 10-minute mark when Mind Control hit level 6, it was go time. Everybody's starting to make these active moves. They have the heroes to dive in the back, like the panel mentioned. They have all, like Earth Spirit, they have Nature's Prophet, they have Ricky, they have access into the back. This is exactly how they should be playing. Already getting mid tower, top's almost dead too. Good pace for them right now. They have to keep a bit ahead here versus Secret, because that, like we said, Secret just has a very overwhelming amount of team fight. But if Nigma has a good advantage, they can actually take those fights.
You can see the build from Miracle as well. He's streaming big, but obviously one of the items that massively messes with the Monkey King, right? You know, what if he's able to get that diffusal in to nullify, the Monkey King just gets destroyed. I mean, it already is. Nisha caught farming the neutral cam as Miracle GH jump in. Miracle, he's got the DD. Secret have to be careful how they poke at him, and they won't. They'll back off. In the mid, Yabso and Puppy also on the retreat. Miracle still over on this half of the map very aggressively. They're going to try for Puppy.
And look at
roll forward.
down.
They're going to get it. Will-O-Wisper's out, but it won't be able to stop Miracle. Miracle, he's able to sneak off into the shadows, and even with the TPs in, they just cannot catch the Ricky. 6 clean kills already for the carry Ricky so far.
He knows this is the active role. Miracle knows I'm not going to be playing just a farming creep hitting run. I'm a Ricky. I can make these aggressive moves with my Earth. Might get punished this time. Oh, he gets punished.
Able to pull it off. Miracle, he has been dusted though. He's got the hand of God, will jump over to the side, but Yapso's there as well as Zai. Echo slam down, no messing around there from Secret. They want to end Miracle's reign on their half of the map, and they will do so. They'll also be able to have a bit of a poke at GH, but just the two of them, Zai and Yapso, with no further spells to throw out. GH will be fine, but they got the big kill. They're able to finally put Miracle's streak to an end.
Pretty expensive though. Like Zai having to use, I mean, he didn't really have to use Echo Slam, but he used the Echo Slam. They're not going to have that for about 2 minutes now. And at Nigma, you see that they're prioritizing, like, Miracle, he's going to be the one that's doing the ganking role, so then that's going to give Mind Control and even Kuroki space to farm. Kuro's actually just been farming down in the bottom lane for quite a bit of time, has that Dominator now finished. So it's like, they understand what their roles are, even though he's supposed to be like the hard carry Ricky. He knows that he's just much more useful moving around ganking right now.
Got his eyes on Matu on the top lane. It's under attack. He's alone, and Matu's got Zai around. Matu actually starts to have a bit of a go. He is prepared with Dust as well if he wants to try for this. Doesn't look like they want to dive underneath the tower. Even with Zai around, they know there's a very high chance that Nigma do respond with TPs.
Secret has all 5 heroes on the top side of the map. Nigma is just going to take advantage of that right now because they did see almost everybody with that ward they have positioned up there. So they just get the siege going down bottom with this medallion. Soon Solar Crest already on the NP. They're just making really good moves around the map here, playing around Secret with all this vision that they have.
Yeah, they're getting some very, very fast items.
And they can easily just sneak a Roche. That's the other thing we didn't really mention too much on Nigma. They have a Deso, they have a Chen, and they have an NP. So 2 of those heroes, like a TA plus a Chen or a TA plus a Nature's Prophet, could just end up going to the Roche pit very, very quickly and sneaky. Nisha.
And the bouncy runes. Mind Control came in, was able to get it with the TP down towards mid. Nisha will be chased, but a quick knockback from Puppy. The blinding light stops Weehaw from getting those final few touches required to kill the Monkey King. Weehaw's next time is going to be on track very quickly. He's 1500 into the Blink Dagger, and onto the topics of Blinks, Zai has his done. Able to jump in onto GH, closing off the escape route with the Fisher, but GH with a kickback on Zai will manage to open up the room for him to roll out to safety.
And look, instantly, as soon as Mind Control even sees that move happening top, Fury starts his teleport bottom. He's like, okay, they're bringing a ton of heroes top, but we have better ways to split push and to control the actual map. So
they have found him. They managed to jump on a Miracle, the follow-up Fisher from Zai to get the kill onto him. Jump forward as well, blocking off GH. GH will pop the Magnetize to simulate safety from Yapso as he leaves GH to be taken down by the rest of his teammates. Underneath the tower they go. Matu claims the double.
Yaps are barely surviving here now too. And can Secret actually turn this into a tower? Because that's another thing we didn't really talk too much about is they don't really have good tower pushing. So that's why we are actually seeing them going for these heavy committals to try to go for these kills. And Matu's going to beat on the top, but already, yeah, like we said, Nigma, they're set up down bottom.
That item timer we talked about, it's done. The diffusal blade picked up by Miracle. Interesting to see as well, you know, the build from Matu, going for the Battle Fury this game, on the Ursa. I mean, obviously there's such things as the Treants, the summons obviously from Kuro. That you are going to have to deal with these mass units being thrown down lanes at you. Are you a fan of this? What does this sort of say to you? Is this Matu saying, we want to take this one late, I'm going to try and keep up with the farm and become this big late game bear?
That's pretty much the only thing. And then I guess the other thing that that Purge was actually mentioning is he doesn't want to get Sprout clouded. He'll always have his Quelling Blade when he does have a battle fear, right? So
yeah, you're absolutely right. That's probably the biggest reason. Yeah.
And like, I did see him do this build as well the other day, but he was playing versus a Phantom Lancer, so that one made sense because he wanted to have the ways to keep up the farm and always be able to deal with that hero.
Yep.
Maybe he just likes the build too now, and they do want to take it to the later stage because they know they do have an insane amount of team fight. It is a 6k gold advantage for Nigma though, and we're going to see how they press their advantage pretty soon here as they have the Blink and the Deso on Weehaw.
Yeah, they're very good heroes to do it with, right? All three of their cores are just so strong right now with these first one or two major items that they've respectively built up.
In so many ways that, I mean, Battle mentioned also is piercing the back lines. The Earth Spear and the Riki, but now with the Templar Assassin, with your Blink Dagger too, can definitely look to do that. But now Weehaw.
Yeah, we'll be able to grab him with the Remnant into the Fissure, and I don't think anyone else is going to get here in time to save him. The Wukong's command is down. We are surrounded, and won't be able to bring down Zai with him. So that is a death on the TA, just in a bit of a position where Nigma couldn't quite help him out. Zai still having a look around, jumps in for the Invis room, but bam! Miracle comes in and one hit's all it takes to take Zai out. As low as the Shaker was sitting, they do have to pull into the Will-O-Wisp. They want to try and go onto Miracle, despite not having Zai, but Miracle's still able to blink strike out to safety over towards Kuro. The Sprouts out onto Nisha. GH, he's watching from the side, able to roll in, get the angle onto Puffy. The Magnetize as well out onto the three of them. Matu jumps in onto Miracle, but the cloud is down. Matu starting to lose his mana. He has to pop the ult as Nigma starts to force back the bear. The trap from Weehaw slowing him down. Weehaw being able to help out from the grave. Matu will fall, and GH, he's even controlling Yapso. Yapso still has the Astral Step to jump out as well as to dissimulate, but his Secret having to retreat here from Nigma. With his eye! Oh, he's straight back in! It's a beautiful slam onto the two of them. Straight away blows up Miracle and gets GH2.
Oh my god, 2,800 damage.
He's out of nowhere. They're on the. There's a perfect fake back there from Secret. They're on the retreat. Nigma was chasing them down like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You run away. And then just Zai in from the trees. Bam. And they get the big kill. They're able to get Miracle straight out of the equation and they can push on for more.
Weehaw's Blink still on cooldown 5 seconds. They're trying to get him. They might just be able to. Solar Crest active on him. They have detection.
They do. Matu's brought it in. Team player he is. He's got the vision. Mind Control will TP out, but all in all, that turnaround from Zai, allowing Secret to really break apart Nigma and getting not just Miracle, but also getting Weehaw as well at the end of it all. We'll see it here on the replay. Zai. I mean, this is why you have the Shaker as the 3. You're given these levels, you're given this farm. It's just such an excellent game. So many things for that Echo Slam to bounce off. When it
absolutely, just all those summons, just the dream.
Excellent.
Double damage. Of course, Nigma still holding the lead, but definitely Secret able to put a dent into it after that last minute of gameplay.
Yep, now they're going to go for that Roche that we were mentioning that they could likely do pretty quickly and at little risk. Now they know there's no Echo Slam, so that's kind of their go time to feel a bit safer to do so. But Secret, they do have everything else available. They do have their Will-O-Wisp, but they're not going to try to battle. Goes down too quickly.
Just to be grabbed by Weehaw. Still with that DD rune going for a little bit. Miracle will try and chase wherever he can find, but Secret, they're keeping themselves sensibly positioned. Up in the trees, Nisha just watching.
Nisha also going for Mantha, so trying to deal with all these little slows and silences that are coming out from the Earth Spirit, from the TA traps. All these annoying things. Of course, the Diffusal too that he can dispel.
See if they can catch. GH, he's the target. Jump forward, quick pull back with the Remnant. He's not getting out of this one. Secret.
You should have stayed in the
They've
ground.
got a lot of jump, the 3 of them.
Ooh,
I mean, he's hovering around this area very dangerously. He is alone. Feels confident that Secret won't go for a play into their own jungle. Well, Secret, they do have good vision around this whole area. But obviously with the Aegis, doesn't feel too scared whatsoever. And Secret, they will smoke up. They know that Weehar's playing this bottom half of the map.
Yeah, they have great vision down there, and they have the Blink and the Echo Slam at 30, and it is a level 2 Echo now too, so lower cooldown, more damage. What are they going to go for here?
Do they want to jump Wee, or are they going to hunt even further? Miracle is also down in this area. Miracle, the much easier kill.
They see him.
They have sentries out. Very, very quick smoke cloud will slow things down a little bit. Buys time for mind control to TP in. The slam's there. Not enough damage to kill off Miracle instantly. It has the tricks to trade, jumping over the side, and time's been brought for the rest of Nigma to come in. They collapse on the Yapso. They turn over to Matu. Matu on the floor, but he's falling low. He's dead. They've killed off Matuma Man. Miracle's still alive. His side throws at the Fisher, but it isn't enough damage, and there is a pause.
Yeah, he's that.
Oh. Unfortunate pause here from Weehar.
Well, it looks like a pretty unfortunate situation right now for Secret. Those heals coming up.
What happens next here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not great for Secret. They've just lost 2 heroes. I mean, again, Miracle, that instant reaction there of laying down the cloud. I don't know if did someone reveal themselves before they made the jump and he had the info, but he was instantly cloud upon himself, and then that just put the whole play to a stop. They can't deal with the cloud at this point in time, and it brought all the seconds that Miracle needed to live, turn things around, and for the rest of Nigma to come in and start to turn this team fight once again in Nigma's favor, as it probably will continue after this pause does end.
Yeah, and it was just like, they all got there so quickly on the side of Nigma too. Kuroki gets there, he has the Hand of God, the little extra heal for Miracle to survive, and then the mech comes in, I believe, as well, to top him off, and you see he's living just exactly because of that. But such a heads-up play, such a quick smoke. And that smoke screen we knew it was going to cause problems, and right there we did see it the first time. And now also, like Nisha, he was trying to hit targets inside of his ultimate, he's just missing over and over again.
I mean, what's going to be the result of this? Is anyone from Secret getting out of it?
Oof, I don't think so.
He's only got an enchant totem left, so I think Zai he's dead. Nisha still has the usage of the Manta, and there is a Will-O-Wisp out here, so if they do want to try and go on to Nisha, they are going to have to deal with the pull of the Will-O-Wisp, so maybe a little bit of time will be made for him. Puppy, he's used everything. He's got nothing else to help out. He can dig. He can dig his own grave. And with that trusty shovel, that might be the only play he has here. As Nigma still with a 5-man up in this fight, and Secret down to just the 3, with all major abilities already being committed. Let's have a look. Can Nigma get a clean up at this fight?
They probably will.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge for them. That's going to be such a momentum swing now too. And as we mentioned too, like Secret, no real good tower push on the team. And look at those towers on the side of Nigma. Like, they're all very healthy. They keep getting good spots to take these fights. They're always there with the majority of their heroes too. And we talked about how their team fight, how Secret has this very big overwhelming team fight. But Nigma, with this lead and with this advantage in the way they've itemized, they can take the fights. And here we go.
Here we go. So, as expected, Zai, no chance. They do lose the Aegis.
Oh, Nisha TP'd out right in the middle of all of them.
Alright, so Nisha does escape. Puppy. Be as fortunate. TP over from mind control. He's able to catch him out. GH with a bit of body blocking. So, hey, they didn't all die. They didn't all die. Nisha will live.
Slight silver lining.
Yeah, very, very thin silver lining as Nigma now 9k advantage. Now we're seeing on that a big old item. I mean, Miracle, he's going to get away with it. On top of the diffuser blade, he's already built up 3,000 gold. That relic into the nullifier, it's going to be there.
Radiance.
Almost certainly for the next fight. And then at that point, things get a little bit hard for Nisha.
Yeah, they're playing so well with how fast and how aggressive they're playing and responding to all the team fights. And I think they're really punishing the Ursa's item.
Miracle! Miracle!
Yapso just gets him on his own.
Alright, easy kill. Easy kill for Yapso. Is going to jump in, trying to chase down Yapso, but now he's going to die as well. Yapso just turns it around. Miracle was trying to hit the tower.
And mind control.
He's dead also. He's trying to TP out, but Zai's able to cancel it. Do they have further disable? He's trying to hide in the trees, pushes them out with a sprout. But again, Yapso lays down a remnant. They get all 3 of them. All three claws dead because of Yapso poking at a 3-man push-in where Miracle was sitting as low as he was.
Okay, well, I mean, that just happened. Anisha gets himself a hefty amount of money. I think that's Yapsos
All
with
right.
Yules finished up there. And they're going to keep going. They're going to look for
get
more.
Kuro also. Or you cannot give Secret
do this.
anything. If you give
No.
a little bit of a slip up to Secret, it doesn't matter how far ahead you were. It suddenly starts feeling like Secret's in charge.
Yeah, now Matumba has, I was just mentioning how he's kind of far from the Battle Fury finished up. Now he's got it done, and now he's going to be able to farm at a faster pace. They're actually going to get their first Tier 1 tower, too. So a lot of information again. I mean, that's a, what was the gold lead actually at? It was over 10,000, right? Or at 10,000?
I think it was reaching it. It was close.
Okay. Full 5k gold swing, and now the experience is probably actually in favor of Secret off of that.
Yeah, they would have got some big kills, big boosts after getting all 3 cores and Kuro on top. And Nigma cannot afford to make those mistakes. They will quickly lose the lead that they've built up.
Yeah, but it gives a lot of, like I said, it gives a lot of different items now available for them as like Yapsar Yules. They have a defensive item now. Well, Puppy already had the Ghost Scepter, but he's also near a medallion. This gave them all pretty much. It just finished an item for each of them almost. Nisha almost has his relic now finished up toward that radiance. That was a big boo boo.
The top lane there goes Secret. Do still want to continue obviously taking these tier 1s away. They don't really have the best of lineups to take towers quickly, but the tier 1 already sitting very low.
Yeah, and they have all their ultimates available, and they do still have crazy team fight. And now since they've lowered that that differential, now is where that team fight really does come into play. Did anyone actually? I didn't actually notice. I didn't point it out, but nobody built a vessel on the side of Team Secret when they're playing versus a Chant. Kind of interesting, because like the God and everything really does be pretty influential, but I guess they just didn't have time to do it this game.
No, I think because of the defensive way they're about to go, because of the screen and the Sprout top lane Nisha. Coming in with the Wukong's command, GH is trapped in it, as well as Mind Control being pulled back by the Will-O-the-Wisp. They'll kill off GH first. Now the turn over towards Mind Control. He's surrounded, he needs help. Kuro and Miracle now turning up the fight. The Wukong's command will surely come to an end. Miracle tries to jump in onto the side, but Yapso's already out with the Astral Step. They're diving, we are behind the tower. The rest of Nigma, they can't get to him in time. It's too dead. Mind Control stepped in. The smoke screen's out for Miracle. He's trying to help out the Nature's Prophet. Jumping in with the tricks of the trade. They will find the trade onto Matsu's at Bear, but Nisha, Jingu Mastery's build up. Another control from Yapso with the pullback of the Remnant. Miracle's trying to jump in. The smoke screen out once more. They step out of it. Zai, huge slam, huge damage onto the Ricky. Miracle falls. Only Mind Control and Kuro left. Is a perfect Fisher line as well from Zai into the Boundless Strike, onto the two of them. Secret, they're just destroying Nigma now. This game has fallen entirely out of control from Nigma. Secret, they are in charge. The net worth has been totally leveled out. And if Nigma gave up that huge advantage as they did and as they had, I don't know how they're going to be able to reclaim it. If they started losing whilst they were that far ahead, I don't know how they're going to start winning where they're now going to be playing from behind.
Full Radiance now finished for Nisha. The way that they choose their targets in the fight is just so damn good. They had such a good blanket of control in the area because the Wukongs, they see Weeha uses BKB, and they were like, I just see like 3 people pinging Weeha, and they all just start target they need to kill. They know that's the majority of the damage, as this Ricky, sure he has a defusal, but once he gets hit by any type of spell, he is pretty weak now. GH, can he find anything?
He's trying to go for Nisha. Nisha will be able to ruin pretty much everything with the Manta Star. They do move forward. Nisha, it will go down. Maybe they can move for more here. Nigma need to. We've seen how Secret do it themselves. They get 1 kill, they go for many, many more. Let's see if Nigma can do the same. As that is Nisha dead for a full minute. This is a good window for Nigma to try and get things rolling in their advantage. Once again, Miracle has the Nullifier done.
Big spike for Miracle with this, for sure.
He's looking for the backlines. Who's he going to jump into?
Middle tower.
They have to take advantage of the fact that Echo Slam is on cooldown and that Nisha is dead.
Miracle. Got that vision inside of the base. Does he want to jump into the base though? Could be a bit of a risky play.
They know. They're pinging it.
That's the sentry out. They've got the vision onto Miracle now. They know he's there. And with that, Miracle will struggle to get the jump onto them still. A little bit of time before Nisha's back in, but there's the angle. Yap's was able to get the grab with the remnant into the Fisher. Miracle, he's getting changed up out. Will be able to pop the tricks to the tray. Weehart committing with the BKB. Zai jumps over. Again, these Echo Slams ruining Miracle every single time. Zai's always immediately on top of the Ricky, and as soon as Miracle's gone, the fight's over for Nigma. Nigma have to back out of here. They will manage to get everyone else out by the looks of it, but it's another time where Miracle, Zai, he's just got his number every single fight.
Yeah, he doesn't have a BKB on the Ricky because he has gone for this full aggressive style, and it's gonna hurt him of course hurt him once they are able to get any of those type of grabs on him. Because if he gets locked down at all, he's just gonna get full focus. And Echo Slam, as soon as it does come up, you see Secret. They're very aware of that. They know that they can always take the advantage when they do have it. So now, can Nigma actually punch back now that it is on cooldown? 70 or 80 seconds that they have some time to push out their lanes and try to take a fight.
Yeah, just so many ways from Secret to set up in these fights, whether it be the remnants from Yaps or a Zai making the commitment with the jump. Yeah, he's queuing it up and he's got to have it done. So definitely expect to see Nigma play just a little more cautious until Miracle has the BKB. When I say they're smoking up, it's risky.
They don't want to give up Roche.
Sure.
They're scared.
I mean, GH is going to go for the roll-in. Will manage to start onto Matu, but now, oh no, Zai's managed to lock GH in with Matu. As GH falls, they do get on top of the Shaker, as Zai will go down. Nisha on top of the trees, does jump out. Mind control, controlling him with the Sprout, but he's able to cut himself away with the Quelling Blade. It's an instant buyback from GH as Nigma know the importance of holding onto this area. Miracle, eyeing up the back lines, will get tripped up by the Remnant. The Secret, they're playing careful. With outside, things are a little scary. Yapsa tried to use with the Nullify, instantly bringing him down and out of it. Will still manage to dissimulate and Astral Step back as he will survive. Sprout onto Matu, cut through with the Battle Fury. Puppy being surrounded, microed up by these treants. He's blocked in. GH rolls forward. They get the silence on the Matu. There'll be a buyback from Puppy. They're hit into GH. Matu getting the stacks up. GH is rolling bottom, blocked off. They'll kill the Earth Spirit. The Will-O-Wisp from Puppy. The buyback is paying off. Mind control getting dragged back yet again. Miracle, he's found Matu though, jumps in on the side, the clouds out, we are commits with the BKB, they've killed off the Ursa, they turn over towards Nisha, but the Will-O-Wisp is down, the Remnant from Yapso grabs Miracle, stops him from being able to commit onto Nisha.
They gotta run.
He's back in the game and he has got Echo ready to go, level 18 as well on this Shaker. A huge scare for Nigma, they did get Matu, but that's not to say they can stick around this area with Zai being around.
Good way that they push their advantage there, though. I like how far they commit forward to go for those kills when they know the Earthshaker's dead. They're just trying to take advantage of that big Echo not being there. And great catching Matu, getting him under that smoke screen. Still seeing how obnoxious it can be for these heroes. Since they actually haven't built a Force Staff on the side of Team Secret. They just have gone for the Ghost Scepter in particular, at least on the Coddle. And now he's a Vlad and a Medallion. Rare to see no Force Staffs versus a Ricky.
I mean, hey, it's kind of working out for them. Mm-hmm. They're holding on to the game and their cause. I mean, Nisha, he's at the top. This Monkey King with the Manta Radiance, his farm's only going to continue to spiral upwards. Same to be said with Matu with the Battle Fury build. If this game goes on, they're going to be able to farm that little bit more efficiently in comparison to the cause that Nigma have with the item builds that they have.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm seeing how many halberds are they building, right? Zai has a halberd. I saw Nisha queued one up as well. So they just want to have as many different ways to throw that onto the TA and onto the Ricky, because, I mean, it's amazing versus TA, as it's just that much better versus ranged heroes. Echo Slam still at the ready. Secret definitely are ready to look for a fight. Nigma does choose to actually go for that here. They've actually put all their wards up around this top area, so they want to be ready for this Roche, because that's going to be the next biggest point of contention.
Waiting around this pit area.
Yep. Both teams just very hyper aware of that area, so mind control, he's going to dart his way down bottom, push it out.
And yeah, definitely a stronger fight available from Secret around a closed area like the Roche pit. Between Slam and Wukong's command, they can just lay down this whole area that makes it very hard for Nigma to fight into. Will-O-Wisp as well, of course.
Yeah, just like we said, a crazy amount of team fight on Secret, especially in those type of those circle areas, of course. And we didn't really get to talk too much about neutral items, but just point them out really quick. We have Nisha with that Orb of Destruction, really good on him, and they have the Mindbreaker especially on the Ursa. That's actually really nice, that insta-silence.
True. And having the attack speed you do, I guess, you know, you're hitting a lot of times, so that extra 25 magic attack, you're going to get a lot of hits with that.
Yep. And then, of course, we do see Team Nigma. They have the Titan Sliver on Ricky, and for the most part, just a Paladin Sword on TA. Maybe a little bit less of luck in comparison to Team Secret. That Monkey King with the Orb of Destruction is always going to be so good.
Here we go. Miracle is going to jump onto Matu, but Matu quickly gets the ult out before the smoke screen's there. They turn onto Miracle. Miracle with the tricks of the trade side, jumps in the backlines, doesn't get Miracle this time though, and the damage isn't quite enough to instantly kill Mind Control. They're still able to turn onto him. Zai, Fisher out for two of them. Yapso playing with the backlines. Puppy and Zai getting nuked down low by the huge Nature's Wrath. GH keeping the magnetized, going onto Puppy inside the pit. Weeha, he's going for Zai. Will get it. Nisha jumps forward. Nisha trying for Weeha, but he's silenced. Wants the man to remove it. Staying locked down onto Weeha. The pullback Yapso with the remnant grabs the TA. Weeha hides. Do they have detection? It doesn't need it by the looks of it. They have the AoE. They'll kill him off. And with that in mind, they can step into Roche. 4 heroes dead on Nigma. A successful fight for Secret leaves Nigma unable to stop Secret taking the Aegis.
They were so unbelievably prepared for that. Like, that jump by Miracle was extremely over-aggressive, and they already had the wards and the sentries down. GH wants to try something sneaky. He can't, but yeah. Amazing positioning by Secret. The Echo Slam actually was kind of off the mark. He didn't even get him with the Aftershock on the Nature's Prophet, just kind of killed off like some treants and summons. But then overall, they hold their ground, and only the backlines, the Coddle really gets focused for the most part, but the main core is actually hold their ground. Yep, sword.
Bit of a support on support action here.
Ooh, he stopped his TP on GH though, with the
Yapso's going to chase this. I mean, GH is tanky. I mean, Yapso, he still wants to try and go for it, but with the spider legs, I think there's no closing this gap.
There's no TP though. He cancelled it earlier with the clumsiness.
I mean, if he steps in,
Zai's TPing top. He wants to look for the setup here.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he's going to block him off.
He's going to see him.
Zai's found him. No mercy here from Secret. You cannot run from them. Zai and Yapso just setting up and chasing down poor GH across the entirety of the map. And they get him. They get him. Another kill for Secret now with the lead. 2k advantage, 31-23. Their two cores, Nisha and Matumbaman, as expected with this Radiance, and with the Battle Fury build, they are just farming an absolute treat. Nisha just 3,000 ahead of Weeha, and that gap's not closing anytime soon. Full Monkey King bar and Matumbaman. Yeah,
I mean, these items have really paid off for them. Like this Battle Fury for sure, he's able to farm so much more because of it. Nisha with that Radiant is too. Now they've got good ways to actually push out their lanes easily, and they're ready. They're hungry. They want another fight. And I don't know if Nigma's going to be prepared for that. These fights are just looking to get harder and harder, as Secret just seems to be acquiring just so much more around the map. And now now full Shivas even on the Void Spirit, so a lot of big items coming out for them.
Goodness, yeah. Especially so with the fact that Miracle is still not quite being able to finish that BKB. He's struggling towards it. You can see how much of a hit his farm's taken as he's starting to fall down close to the realms of the supports, really. This Ricky is just, it was great time on the Diffuser Blade, but going for sort of the greedy build and the Nullify, he just wasn't able to do enough with it. You know, you get this item, you've got to be finding the kills. If you're not finding the kills with it, you are just going to easily get out-farmed by these carries going for these builds that just propel their farm so much in response.
Yeah, it's kind of the nature of the hero, though, right? It's a Ricky. Yeah. You're not going to be farming that much faster unless you go for the Battle Fury build, which we have seen some people do.
We have seen.
Yeah.
It's not great. No.
Mind Control.
This looks to be another fight where Secret are able to start it off with a quick kill. Mind Control, no messing from Zai, slams out. The Prophet is dead. Zai also able to get the angle with the Fisher onto GH. GH living for a little bit with the Ghost Scepter. Rolls forward, but it's blocked off. Yapso pulls him in with the Remnant. GH will fall. They do manage to get two in responses. We Are a Miracle did manage to work their ways round to the back lines.
Matumbaman's coming to join the fight now too, though. He wasn't there either. They're still looking to chase.
2 for 2. And we are BKB and TP out. They haven't got anything to stop it, so we'll manage to live there. So, all things that we've seen are not necessarily the worst team fight that Nigma's had to experience over the last 10 minutes or so, but still not necessarily one that's going to swing things around.
Nope, at least it propels Miracle closer to BKB. I think that's the most important thing, that he was able to at least pick himself up a kill onto Puppy. So he'll feel a little bit safer. He's going to try to finish that up down bottom in the meantime.
Oh, Spell Prism. That's a nice one. Who's going to be grabbing that?
Ooh.
I mean, you got
And a leveler. Oh, look at that.
some juicy tier 4 items for Secret. Yeah, leveler straight into the paws of Matumba Man.
He has so much attack speed for an Ursa. Every time I see him attack him, you're just like, whoa. Like, he has treads. And then even just the small little bits he gains, like Monkey King Bar, the Manta, like...
I mean, yeah, he's massive. And Satanic's got it. It's done. It's done. Yeah. One more wave and a quick trip to the secret shop of Nigma, and that Satanic will be picked up by Matumba Man as he pushes into Nigma's half of the map once again down here.
And they give the Prism to Zai, and he also hits level 20. So echo damage increased versus all those summons.
I mean, that is when you feel your happiest as a shaker, right? When you hit 20. If the game's going good for your team and you've got 20, now the slam. I mean, they were already hurting, but you're right. That little bit of a boost making all the difference. Now, Nigma's got to be so careful with the way that they're grouping up in these fights. And obviously Kuro and Mind Control have to be very, very cautious with how they're playing with the summons. A Secret, they get the 2 towers down bottom. It's another creep wave being pushed right up towards the front doors of Nigma's base.
Yep, he just does get reclaimed, but Nisha does not care. He's jumping forward. He wants somebody. Miracle. We'll be able to get away with Weehaw, both of them sneaking out.
And we'll see. Let's see how much of a difference this BKB makes for him. I mean, for Miracle, he's going to be BKBing, and who's he trying to commit on, do you think? Who are you trying to just jump on, BKB, nullifier, and take out the fight before they can do anything?
Well, he can do the coddle, because he can just not have to worry so much about the Ghost Scepter. It's going to be important, because Puppy, he does do a lot inside of these fights, just giving his teammates the reduced cooldown, a little blinding light, so everything's very scary. Matu, mid.
Yep, they're going for him. He is able to make his way out of the cloud, though. They won't quite be able to kill him off. Mind Control does sprout in, jump in from Miracle. They're still trying to commit, but Matu's able to turn. Satanic. He just heals straight back up to full. Miracle's popped the BKB, but he's having to be very, very careful about how he goes in. He's having to BKB and run away. GH has been left behind. The Fisher catching Miracle just as the BKB ends. He'll still be able to blink strike up to the high ground. But that was their first fight with the BKB on the Ricky, and it just feels much, much too late for it to be any real use. So Secret are just too far ahead right now. They're pushing up to the tier 3s. Fortification will be used. Miracle trying to jump in onto Nisha with a quick Manta style and step away, can easily get his way out of the cloud. A Secret just none of their heroes falling low whatsoever.
And it's really scary now for Enigma too. Like, I mean, it's been scary for quite a long time, but they all get hit by this slow that comes out, and Zai's going to have an opportunity for Echo Slam potentially.
Yeah, he's in. He's holding onto the side. Do manage to disarm Ricky, causing Miracle to hold off to the side. Mind Control is just getting ripped to pies. 26 on Nisha. He's got the extended Wukong's command. It's laid down. Miracle's trapped inside of it all. Zai lays down a slam to secure the 2 kills for Matu onto both Miracle and Weehaw, he's buying back, but the rest of his team, the 3 of them dead, no buyback available for them. A Secret clean up the middle lane. They're looking over towards the tier 4s. They know that they're about to shut this game 1 down. And Nigma, I mean, it went all so wrong for them. They had such a great start, but going back to that first mistake, Miracle sticking around for that tier 2 tower push into Yapso, poking, setting up for the 3 kills, and Zai also as well, that moment where he made that first big play with his first Echo Slam down bottom. It all just fell apart from Nigma. They were never able to get it back together at all this game after that.
No, I mean, they had like a couple of trade fights after that, but you can't make those type of mistakes versus a team like Secret, the best team in the world at the moment, and also a team that has